Let's look at the difference of two squares. The difference of two squares is the fourth factorizing technique that we are looking at. The difference of two squares is used in a very specific situation. So let's look at that situation in a bit of detail. The rule is if you have something like x to be squared minus y to be squared, that factorizes to x minus y, x plus y. So that's the rule for the difference of two squares. And we know when to use it in this specific situation where you have something squared minus something else squared. So it's very important. You have to have something squared minus something else squared. And when we see that, we know we can use the difference of two squares. So we're going to go through a bunch of examples here. So if I have something like a squared minus b squared, we can say that that's a to be squared minus b to be squared. And then using the rule that I have here, we can call that a minus b, a plus b. Fairly straightforward. Let's have another look at another example here. Let's say I had x squared minus 16y squared. So I will rewrite this as x to b squared minus, now 16y squared is 4y to b squared, because 4y, remember, squared means multiplying it by itself. So 4y times 4y would be 16y squared. So now that I have it written as something squared minus something else squared, I can use this rule that we talked about again. So I will call this x minus 4y, x plus 4y, and that is that one factorized. Let's have a look at one more example for you. Let's say I had 25p squared minus 81. So I'm going to rewrite this as 5p to b squared minus 9 to b squared, because if you multiply 5p by itself, you'll get 25p squared. If you multiply 9 by 9, you'll get 81. So we have it written in the correct format. Now we just apply the rule. It's going to be 5p minus 9, 5p plus 9. So the difference of two squares, fairly straightforward. As I said, it's used in a very specific situation where you have something squared minus something else squared, and then you just follow this little rule here. The best thing for you guys to do now would be to practice these questions, check your solutions online, and for access to questions, solutions, graded quizzes, and more, visit www.limymaths.com.